Welcome back to my channel. This is a updated video where I'm talking about what really changed in this last week. So I haven't uploaded a podcast episode in about a week now, and it's weird because I've been home alone all this time because of this virus thing. So I'm kind of making an episode on really what changed, because a lot of things I edited and changed about my podcast over this 8 days or something, however long it's been. But so I wanted to find what needs to change about this podcast, starting with the title. Now, the title of this podcast before was The Min Effect, and the reason why I wanted to change it, although I love this title, what the title was combining Minnesota and Effect together, The Min Effect. And I wanted to talk about Minnesota sports, and I wanted to talk Minnesota businesses. So I wanted to interview local business people, mostly because you don't have to pay local business people money if you want to interview them, because it's kind of like free advertising for them, and then you also get content out of it. So I wanted that to be like my focus. And then what you probably realized from these first 20 episodes, all I have talked about has been NFL football, mostly Vikings, sometimes Saints, and then other stories around the NFL. So I wanted my title to relate to football, and I wanted my title to be rememberable, because right now, The Min Effect, that's hard to remember. Unless if I say it like 10,000 times and people hear it, then it'll probably stick in their head and they could remember it. But really, if I want it to be something people can hear once and they can remember. So relating to football and something people can remember. So while I was thinking about a new title for a long time now, it hasn't just been this, I was thinking about it for a while. So then I came up with, and I settled on something. How do you start a football game? Because I wanted it to be relating to football. With a kickoff. How do you start your day? Because I want it to be relating to people's day, so it's also easier to remember. And you start your day with the morning kickoff, like when you start your day and you start a football game. And then I wanted it to be like kick off your mornings too. So I put like a dash in between morning kickoff. And this is the new logo and cover image for it. And I do like a logo. I'm a fan of my logo that I created. I have the little squiggly line. It kind of represents that purple squiggly line. I wanted to put a tint of purple in there, but also other colors. So orange, purple, and like teal, those are like my three favorite colors. So the reason why I have that little squiggly line, that's kind of like my tint, my logo type thing, because my favorite color both is purple, and then also that's how my signature kind of is, because my initials are MW, so it's kind of like a squiggle, but I do like an extra dash, so then it's both an M and a W combined, and it's basically just a squiggle. Aside from that, when coming with the new podcast, the new adjustments, I created my very first merch store. So when I created this merch store, I wanted to only create things that I would buy. And when I buy clothes, for example, I wanted that clothes to be quality worth the money. If I'm paying more money for it, I want the quality to be better. And I want the design to be great. So when it comes to me, when I buy clothes, I don't like huge logos that fill up like the whole chest area. That's just not me. For example, like here's the Nike sweater, for example, or sweatshirt, and then there's a logo filling up like the whole thing. That's not me. I like this, where the logo is kind of small in the little area. So that's what I created when I created my sweatshirt and t-shirt. And then they come in like 5 different colorways. I can't remember them all off the top of the head, but the basic ones are all there. So like white, black, gray, and then there's a couple other ones. And it has my little logo on the area, the left chest or whatever. So and the quality is great. I searched up on Google qualities for this merch site. I used Stream Elements to create it. The merch store is going to be linked down below, and I used Stream Elements to create this. And I searched up the qualities for this clothing, and I've only saw good things about it. I didn't see any negative reviews for the quality. You also get to choose your price. So when you do buy this, or actually we're going to go into another thing. So I created a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and my favorite thing, a mug. So when I created the mug, I wanted the mug not to just be my logo on it. I wanted it to be something people could buy and give gifts. Because when I think of mugs, I think of Mother's Day gifts, Father's Day gifts, like Christmas, birthday, that kind of stuff. I think of gifts for people and gifts for themselves. I wanted it to be a gift for people and gifts for themselves. So I didn't want to just put my logo on it, because who's going to buy a logo mug for someone else? I don't know. It just doesn't work. So I wanted it to be something that So what it is what's the exact wording? So it's, next year will be our year club. So I took logos, or no, I took, the colorways for each of the teams that have yet to win a Super Bowl, that have not won a Super Bowl yet. And I created a mug out of it. So it's next year, and it's all like the words are the colorways for each team that have yet to win a Super Bowl, including my Minnesota Vikings. And then club is all different. So it's like CLUB and then an exclamation mark, and it's all different teams. So it worked perfectly. All of the teams that have yet to win a Super Bowl are on the mug. So I wanted this to be something that someone could gift to people. So if you have a friend that is a fan of a team that has yet to win a Super Bowl, and they say like next year will be our year thing all the time, like a Browns fan, for example, who last year thought that that was going to be their year, this would be a gift to them or a gift to yourself if you're a fan of it. So I ordered this for myself. It has yet to come in because of like the virus thing. It's really backing up a lot of shipping because everyone's shopping online. So it's all of those fan bases on there, the colorways for the teams. So I wanted this, again, to be something that I would buy, something that I would buy for someone else, and something I would also be willing to buy for myself, which I did. I used Stream Elements to create it. And the reason why I chose Stream Elements was because, the quality was great for the stuff, but also because I'm going to be streaming my podcast episodes on YouTube soon. So this will be pretty soon now. I'm going to start streaming my podcast episodes in mornings, which is why I also made the title have morning in it, because I'm going to be streaming my episodes in the morning to YouTube so you guys can watch them live, and then I will chop them up and upload them later in clips to YouTube, as well as, this is the first time I'm going to be saying this, I won't just be uploading them to YouTube, but I will also be uploading full audios, just the audio forms, to audio platforms. Now, I had to pay to get onto these audio platforms. I'm currently weighing on a couple ones, but this is why I'm saying like we're official. So when I listen to podcast episodes, I don't just watch them. I don't just go on YouTube and watch them. Not always. I do like the watching podcast episodes as well as listening to them, but it's for different occasions, you know? Like when I go to work, I like listening to podcasts. When I'm driving, I like listening to podcasts because I can't watch a video while I'm driving. I can't watch a video while I'm working. So I like to be able to listen to them as well. I use Apple Podcasts, but I have 4 different platforms that I'm trying to get on right now. So the reason why I'm making it saying this is official is because now I am on Apple Podcasts. You can search up Morning Kickoff on Apple Podcasts and I will be there. You can search up Morning Kickoff on Stitcher. It's another app that people like to use. I'm also on that. I'm waiting on Google to get back to me so I can get on Google Podcasts, and I'm waiting for Spotify to get back to me. But it's only a matter of time before they do get back to me, and I'm pretty sure they'll get me on to both Spotify and Google Podcasts, and I will have that link down below. By the time I upload this, I hope they can get back to me. It's been a couple days, but Spotify, they probably take more time because Spotify also has to review music and all that kind of stuff. I feel like Google should get back to me pretty soon now, though. But I am on Apple Podcast and Stitcher right now. Those are like the top 4 of the top 5 platforms people use for podcasting. SoundCloud is there too, but SoundCloud is its own thing. SoundCloud is like, I can't have a host and host it to SoundCloud. Also, Podbean. I am on Podbean because that is I have to pay a membership to basically be able, that's like the host, and then you upload it to Podbean, and then Podbean will upload it to all of the other platforms for you, because you can't upload to like Spotify and that stuff for free. And I wanted everything to be free. I wanted you guys to be able to listen to all of my podcasts, watch all of my podcasts for free. Now, when it comes to the merch store, you are going to be spending money because you have to. I mean, the merch store is for people who are willing to spend money to support the brand more. I do get a small amount of money for every purchase you make from the merch. So whether that's the mug or whatever, it's like $2-3. The rest of it does go to Stream Elements. And so I get a small portion of the money, and that money that I do earn, the profit I do get, will go towards this podcast. I won't just be pocketing that money. Any dollar amount that I get, which would, for every purchase, I only get like $2-3, but I will put that in a fund towards the improving of the podcast. If you would like to support it, you can buy the merch. So it's only a matter of time before I get on Google and Spotify. At least that's what I'm thinking. And I hope to be on it by Monday. I think this episode, or this thing I'm recording right now, will be uploaded tomorrow, which would be Friday. So on Monday, I hope to be on them, and it's grind time, baby. I mean, I have stuff I'm ready to go at, and I'm waiting because I'm excited because you have the NFL draft coming up. I need to start grinding so I can get that. I still haven't done reviews of free agency. I have things I still want to talk about, and for the first wave of free agency, we still have a lot of free agency to go. So there's a lot of stuff to still talk about when it comes to NFL, and it's time to grind. Let's start with a Monday to Thursday schedule. We'll see how that goes. That'll probably change a little bit. We're gonna try out a lot of new things. So let me know what y'all think. Any feedback, I really would appreciate any feedback, because I'm only the one making the content. Like, I'll watch my content, but you guys are the ones that are consuming it. And anything you guys would like to see more of, anything you guys would like, anything that I should change, anything you guys hate, you can leave hate too. I'm totally fine with that. I'll take hate as like constructive criticism then. So let me know what y'all think. If there's anything you would change, whether it comes to the logo, the cover image, the merch store. I do like the merch store, so I might not take your advice, although maybe getting new colors, or really anything, a schedule, anything. If there's any if there's any platform I'm missing, because I'm trying to get on I'm on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. I'm getting on Google and Spotify right now. I probably won't be going to SoundCloud because that's its own thing. If there's any other platform where you like to listen to podcasts, let me know and I will try to get on that as well. And as always, even though I'm changing a lot of stuff, I'm still keeping the same outro. And as always, till next time.